Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. This is yours truly, General Pow Shadowz of the House of Hip Step, back with another video on NGR, on this NGR Exposed channel. You see I got my Stax record hat on today. Stax Records out in Memphis. Salute to y'all, for producing so much great music. You see I got my Nashville, Tennessee Music City shirt on. Salute to all my Music City musicians. Y'all know what it is. Tennessee stand up. And welcome back to the channel where we discuss the N-word and discuss all topics surrounding racism and all these things that are taboo to be spoke upon these days. It seems like people are afraid of the subject matter, but that's why I wrote this book. I suggest everybody go out. You got to get the book if you subscribe to the channel to keep up with everything and get the knowledge 100%. NGR, what does it mean? Available on Amazon right now in paperback, audiobook, and Kindle. All right, you can get that and it come right to your house, to your doorstep, in audiobook, paperback, and Kindle. Let's get into today's topic of discussion surrounding the N-word. Of course, last week, we went into some of the etymologies of the N-word, and we want to continue in that vein to give you guys some more details about just where the N-word comes from. And we're not going to be speaking generics. We're going to be speaking in actual facts today. So, again, remember, just to recap the last video, the N-word comes from NGR. It was first used by Africans in Africa, even though we know that it's become what it's become today, considered the most offensive word in the English language. But originally, it comes from NGR, which would be pronounced Netger, or some might say injure. And, this is what the emperors and kings and rulers were referred to in the ancient African lands, particularly around ancient Egypt, ancient Ethiopia, or ancient Kush, which is the original name for Ethiopia, and or even in the ancient lands of what we now call Nigeria. You find the Nagas. But this is taken from page 54 of my book, NGR, What Does It Mean? An expose on the N-word from a hip-hop perspective. And this is taken from the section I titled, Once Upon a Time Not Long Ago, where people wore pajamas and live life slow. But no, it's Once Upon a Time Not Long Ago. Starts on page 51, but I'm reading from page 54. If you want to read along, then you got a copy of the book. So let's go. Since some words of Greek origin were already present in the spoken Latin that became Spanish, one can see the correlation. You may notice the vowels in nigger are changed at times as in negar, but the word for the most part remains the same. This is common in the English language. Take the word hello, for instance. Over time, it metamorphosized into hello, an everyday greeting for the commoner, but originally was a greeting used in maritime days. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, hello was an alteration of hallo, which is H-A-L-L-O, holo, H-O-L-L-O, which came from Old High German hala, hola, emphatic imperative of halan, holan, to fetch, used especially in hailing a ferryman. So I know that was a lot of etymology, but if you rewind the video, hold up, bring it back, come rewind, you will understand what was happening there. I'm explaining how the word hello has many different spellings. Today we say hello, H-E-L-L-O, but before you also had it says that according to the Oxford English Dictionary, hello was an alteration of hollow, H-A-L-L-O, holo, H-O-L-L-O, which came from Old High German holla, H-A-L-A, hola, H-O-L-O. You see what I'm saying? Let's continue. Kushinigar is a town in the Kushinigar district in Uttar Pradesh, India. Kushinigar is also a Nagar Panchayat. That is where the Lord Buddha chose to die, making it one of the important Buddhist pilgrimage. I find this interesting because I've been studying the Dharma of the Buddha for many years, and the Buddha Sakyayanumi chose to die in the land called Kushinigar. Get that, Kushinagar, Kushinagar, Kush-e-Nagar. You see? Follow me now. We're going deep into it. When you break the word down into 3 syllables, you get Kush-in-Nagar. As previously stated, Kush, C-U-S-H, also K-U-S-H, is the ancient name for Ethiopia, and the Naga is said to be the ancient Indian tribe who were black or dark in skin color, whose ancestors are said to be Kushites. As I rapped about in NGR, and I encourage everybody to go check out NGR, the song, on YouTube right now. As I rapped about in NGR, the Nagas are a divine or semi-divine races of half-human, half-serpent beings that reside in the netherworld, Patiala, and can occasionally take human or part human forms, or are depicted in art. Depicted in art indicates that the half-serpent features of the Naga and Nagi or Nagini, which is the female Naga, may be an artist's interpretation. Naga Raha is the title given to the king of the Nagas. According to research, these names are directly related to the Kush or Ethiopia, and knowing that the Kushites and the ancient Indians had historical ties, it seems to be more than coincidental. These names are similar. So, in ancient India, and this is all can be found in my book NGR, What Does It Mean? In ancient India, we learned, and I state this in my book, that the ancient Indians descend from the ancient Kushites. Kush is the original name for Ethiopia. Ethiopia is a Greek name. So you find in ancient Indian lore and history the history of the Nagas, and that's what that last section was talking about. The Nagas were the half human, half serpent kings of ancient India. The Naga, from Kushinagar, right? Kush-e-Nagar. So again, many variations of the N-word is not just N-I-G-G-E-R, and I do speak candidly about the N-word on this platform, and it's for intellectual and scholarship purposes only. It's not to make anybody feel uncomfortable. It's not to embellish in any negative way on the word. All right? But that's what we do here on this platform. So, again, the N-word comes in many various forms, not just N-I-G-G-E-R, but also N-E-G-A-R, N-A-G-A-R, N-E-G-R-A, N-E-G-R-O. All of these are variations of the N-word that come to where we all derive originally from N-G-R, right? Meaning emperor or king in the ancient land of Kemet, right? Or Egypt. So then over time, I always, no matter how deep into the etymology and history I go, from the positive meanings, how it originally began, I always remind people that as of today, the N-word is considered the most offensive word in the English language. And this is just the history of it. It also comes from, like, the swastika, for instance. The swastika, and I'm going to talk about this in future videos, but the swastika and the N-word, have similar histories in that they both started out as positive, and then they now become to represent something totally demeaning and tools of white supremacy, tools of racism. All right, that they use to demean and degrade Black and Indigenous people. But this platform is to go deep into the origins of the N-word. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I want to encourage everybody, well, first and foremost, to go to Amazon and get my book, NGR, What Does It Mean? All the articles, I have all the resources, that all the references, these articles and everything. If you want to know more, they're all there. But I encourage everybody to go get the book on Amazon. That's NGR, What Does It Mean? An expose on the N-word from a hip-hop perspective. And spread love, not hate. Peace and love.